Welcome back, Truth Seeker. A lot of people asking if I can elaborate on why they coded the 157 on the story of Greg Robinson of the Cleveland Browns being busted with 157 pounds of weed at the Mexican-American border and now supposedly facing a bunch of prison time. Of course, in recent weeks, we've been talking a lot about 157 with regards to Kobe Bryant, who died on his 157th day of his age. And of course, in Gematria, Kobe Bryant equals 157, so does accident. There was the predictive programming for Kobe's death, the Black Mamba film that he did with Kanye West, where at the top it says, "You lose this road game, you don't go home," which equals 157. Of course, Kobe played at the Staples Center, where he was remembered the day of his death at the Grammys. Staples Center 157. His father's nickname was Jelly Bean, Joe Jelly Bean Bryant. Jelly Bean 157. 157 is the 37th prime. Los Angeles 37. Bryant 37. He died on the 37-year anniversary of Bear Bryant. The Kobe Bryant Remembrance Game was against Portland. Portland 37, and Damian Lillard lit up the Lakers with the 15/7 birthday. Also, the day Kobe died, the first ever Scottish player won the 33rd Royal Rumble. Kobe equals 33, like Cleveland, where this story's out of. But that guy was Drew McIntyre, whose name was 157. He won it the same day Kobe died. And remember, just days before Kobe's death, you had Robert Archibald, the only ever Scottish NBA player, drop dead. And so anyway, a lot of rituals, a lot of numbers, a lot of the same numbers. And then lo and behold, they play the All-Star game and they dedicate it to Kobe Bryant. And they set a target score of 157 points, which Team LeBron wins. And of course, LeBron passed Kobe Bryant in points scored the day before Kobe died in Kobe's hometown of Philly. And yada, yada, yada. And have you guys looked at how many days it is from LeBron's birthday, December 30th, to June 4th when the NBA Finals start? I bet you can guess what number it is without even looking. Anyway, so now we got Greg Robinson busted with 157 pounds of weed. And right there's the reason why they're doing this with weed. 157 is the 37th prime. Who wants to guess what weed equals? If you guessed 37, you're a winner. So again, 157, 37th prime number. Prime numbers are numbers that can only be divided by one in themselves. Weed's 37. And when you run the alphabetic order in reverse, weed's 71. Greg Robinson is 71. So Greg Robinson busted with the weed. Again, story that doesn't make any sense. Do NFL players really need to be doing drug runs? No, they don't. What this really is, this is another shaming ritual of a black man. You know, Kareem Hunt, who's now with the Browns, they shamed him the other year by the number 42. They love to do this in Black History Month. Greg Robinson's also 181, like Black History's 181. 181's the 42nd prime. Again, February's 42. The N-word's 42. Brothers, the slang's 42. Martin's 42. Malcolm X 42. LeBron James is 42. Tuskegee's 42. Jackie's 42. Of course, Jackie with number 42. The only black baseball player to ever play in white major league before Jackie was Moses Walker. He played in exactly 42 games. Moses Walker equals 42. Huxtable's 42. There's a million ways they've stamped this number on Black history, and so often they're shaming black men by this number. You know, last NFL season, 2 Miami Dolphins got shamed for domestic abuse. One got shamed on the day leaving, 42 days left in the year. The next one got shamed on a 42-date numerology. So again, what I see here is they've selected a man who has the name Gematria that goes with 42 to shame him in Black History Month. He's got the name that goes with weed. You know, it's just... it's what they do. It's what they do. They love to shame their black athletes. It's called programming. Program the populace to believe that black men are violent, sexual predators. I mean, just think about what you hear every year. And people who believe it, I mean, they're programmed. Black people aren't any different than any other race of people. You know, they're not any more violent, dangerous, sexually aggressive. That's just the programming. And again, I think these men have to agree to it, to participate in these shaming rituals. It's part of their contract. I think that's the fine print in there. But you learn this code, you see what's really going on. So That's why one more 157, and I'm sure we'll hear it again. I'm sure we'll hear it again. I'm sure we'll hear it a few more times. It's the way it is. You learn the numbers, and then you see how they get used redundantly. Redundantly. I'm talking about this the whole time I've been here. Until next time.